Squats are bad. Deadlifts are bad. Shoulder presses are bad. Running is bad. Movement is viewed as a threat rather than a solution. These recommendations usually come from siloed health professionals who focus on pathological conditions. These are typically not movement professionals or have a poor understanding of exercise. What they do not tell you is bad: being weak, being afraid to move, being constantly fatigued, being unable to get out of a chair or off the toilet without using your hands, being unable to get off the ground, being unable to pick things up, being unable to maintain a quality of life. Lack of movement is not viewed as a problem until it becomes a much bigger problem. The negative rhetoric surrounding movement needs to stop. People are being told not to move in a time when we need it more than ever. Movement is critical for physical and mental health management. Weightlifting injury rates are very low, much lower than physical comorbidities and declining mental health rates. Sure, select exercises may be inappropriate for certain demographics when underlying conditions are present. Individuals with poor mobility or stability will not execute certain exercises well until those deficits are addressed. Modifications can always be made. It is never an all or nothing process. But just telling everyone these movements are bad is asinine. Individuals who lift heavier weights have greater confidence in their movements and are less likely to view themselves as fragile. Weaker and more anxious populations are more likely to spend time in the medical system than those who independently manage through movement. Having a sense of fragility and structural weakness is likely to lead to more injuries or perceptual harm during movement. There is the viewpoint that medications, injections, and surgeries are a replacement for movement. Rather than fixing the habits that are causing the issue, it becomes one medical procedure after the next. There is a time and a place for medical intervention, now a common replacement for movement, but not without side effects. Even after a surgery, strength is still required, or the same area is more susceptible to re-injury. Structural integrity is never the same after an injury or surgery. Maintaining a strengthening and mobility routine is essential for functional capacity and resiliency. The coordination component of strengthening is often overlooked. Strength is a derivative of neuromuscular function, reinforcing use it or lose it. The value in completing a movement is the ability to use that movement pattern in everyday life with confidence. We need more movement and less time in the medical system.